Okay, y'all, my bad. My video, I had to free up some space on my phone, okay? And I did just that. I deleted some apps cause I gotta tell y'all about this stuff. All right, but yeah, y'all, the dude was fine. Okay, it was the devil. But anyway, back to me crying in the car. Okay, I was crying. I pulled over. I cried for like 10 minutes, y'all. And I was asking God. And I was like, you know what, God? You don't leave me no choice. You don't leave me no choice. When it comes to staying under those clubs, you don't leave me no choice because you do stuff like this to me. You know, ain't nobody gonna help me. I'm tired of having to ask people. You know, I gotta get it together, right? You know, no, God, no, right? People was walking by. They see me cry, y'all. I didn't care at the moment. I was really upset, okay? Because I felt like that job was supposed to be mine. I got, a couple bills coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it was just all coming out, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go see the clubs. I'm just gonna go see them, right? And as soon as I pulled out the parking lot, right? Because God gives you signs all the time, right? Sometimes it's God, and if you can see the enemy, he'll be doing his thing too. Like I told y'all with that painting. Okay, so as soon as I pulled out of the driveway, I looked down the street and I saw the letters "Dancing Goats." Okay, Dancing Goats. It was a restaurant, but the letters just stood out. Okay, Dancing Goats, right? And automatically my brain put it together because I be reading and stuff, and it says that the Most High is going to separate the sheep from the goats. Okay, so it's like God was like, you what are you doing? Are you going to go be a dancing goat? Okay, because that's what you're going to do. All right, you're going to be separated from the sheep. You're going to separate yourself from the sheep, and you're going to be a dancing goat. Okay, if you do that. All right, so it just struck me like this is God. All right, but I just kind of pulled off anyway, and I just because when God does that, it's like you running from your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like but you know what your dad just told you. Okay, so I pulled off, and I was just like, what am I gonna do? Just the way the devil likes you to see you all dismangled and don't know what to do and just shivering and looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just worrying about things, and tomorrow ain't even promised to you, but you're so worried about the future and all this stuff. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I was just. I'm riding in the car down the street like that, looking crazy, right? So I was like, I'm gonna go to look up these clubs. I'm gonna go to V Live, okay? I'm just gonna go see if they need bottle girls or anything like that, And it's not just me wanting to do that type of work. It's the fact that the money is quick and easy. That's what it is, okay? That's what it is. I'm past the part of wanting to dress like that. I do not want to dress like that. Okay, but you have to dress like that in order to get the quick, easy money from the devil. And when he's done using you up, as you can see with lots of these girls, he got a plan for you. You're going to do the devil's plan for you. That's why girls go in there and they like, I'm just going to get a little bit of money. But they go in there and they end up getting killed, or they are getting hooked on drugs, or meeting the wrong dude and end up in jail with HIV. It's like the devil's plan for you. Okay, so I went into V Live, and when I went in there, it just looked like V Live looks like the devil's playground. I literally mean that, because the way the stages are, there's one below, there's one up high, and it's like there's a little walkway and it's clear, and I'm like, I imagine the girls walking through there and people looking up at them, and there's like little aerial cubes and rings hanging all over the place, and so I'm imagining that the girls go and they're like doing all kind of tricks all on the, just the devil's circus. Okay, and when I walked in there, and God was like, this is the devil's playground. This is the devil's playground. Okay, so I was looking for the manager, and the manager looked like the devil himself, and he was like, yes, like, can I help you? He just looked like a demon, y'all. He had the blackest eyes. They were so black. Okay, I'm talking about, it looked like his whole eye was almost black, both of them, right? But I had to ignore that because I wanted to find out if he was hiring for body girls. And he was like, no, ma'am. He was like, you just gotta look on our Instagram, you know, cause that's like one of the biggest, bestest ones on that side of town. So he was like, no, ma'am, of course, you're not gonna come in here and get this kind of money just like you was trying to do at King of Diamonds. We're not gonna let you just come in here like that, because I really don't even want to give you any money, because I want to see you fail. I want to see you fall. So we're not hiring right now. You just gotta look on our Instagram, okay? And I was like, okay. He was like, all right. I was like, good, and God was like, good. Okay, you need to go and do something else. You need to go think about something else, okay? But your carnal mind is saying, all right, let me go down to Follies, okay? Because I heard Future say something about Follies and his deaf music, so I'm gonna go down to Follies, all right? Follies is across town, and it's on there was a lot of Mexicans hanging out there, okay? Which is in the strip club environment, that means that there's prostitution going on, because and I just know this because I worked in the clubs for so long, so I can tell what kind of crowd, you know. If there's a bunch of Mexicans hanging out, Mexicans don't like to pay for a lot. They just like to ask, and they don't like dark girls like me at all, okay? Especially skinny ones. They like fat, light skin, or white girls. And they always grabbing and touching without even saying or paying or nothing. They just love to grab and touch, and then they pull you down and they say, "Hey, you want to do something for $20? I got $20." Okay, so there's a bunch of Mexicans hanging outside of Follies. Okay, and this was like during the evening time, and I just went up to the door guy, and he was just looking me up and down. And he was like, I asked him, can I speak to the manager? And he was like, yes, what do you need? Can I help you? You know what I'm saying? Just looking at me like I was a piece of meat. It was so scary, right? But, I literally mean that. He looked like a demon looking at me like I was a piece of food, okay? Like, it was like, why are you looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even look lustful. You look like you're looking at a hamburger. He was like, yes, can I help you? Right? And so I asked him if I could work there, or if they're hiring, and he was like, you gotta come back on Thursday. Okay, so when I went back to the car, I was just thinking, right? As a matter of fact, yeah, I was thinking. Okay, so matter of fact, before I went to Follies, okay, I missed something. I missed the main part of the story. Okay, the main part of the story is, okay, I went to V Live, and then I went to this club called Diamonds. Okay, I went to Diamonds on the corner because they said they wasn't hiring for bottle girls at V Live. So I felt like, you know what, I need to see if somebody will maybe let me dance for the night or something like that. Excuses, right? So before I went to Follies, okay, I went to this club called Diamonds. All right, now this club was on the corner, and when you open it, when you go inside, it's red, like a pit, okay? And there's like these little Lil Wayne looking dudes hanging around, and they rolling blunts on the counter, just look like they're just ready to disrespect you, right? There's a big bouncer outside, and he, you know, acting like he the manager, but he's not. He sends you in to talk to the manager. The manager is big too, and he looks like the devil, just jumping from person to person, looking at this soul that is coming back to eat some vomit. All right, what do you want? Okay. Oh, you want to dance? Okay, well, you have to audition first. Oh, you don't have your dance stuff? Okay, well, there's a store right around the corner, and if you go, demons always say the number 6. They always say the number 6 all the time. When I was working in that restaurant, they would say it all the time. One time, I was on the expo line, and they were talking about some food they sent up to the table. And then one of them was like, how many plates did you send up there? He was like, I sent 6 plates up there. And then he was like, you sent 6 plates? And he was like, yeah, I sent 6 plates. And then the other one went, 6 plates? And he was like, yeah, I sent 6 plates. And I was like, it was like a terrifying growl. And I was like, I gotta get out of here, okay? I'm tired of hearing this when I come to work. This other girl was like, yeah, I'm so tired. I just need to take a nap. Like, just wake me up in like 6 minutes, okay? They always say that number, okay? Always, all right? Oh, yeah, he sold 6 desserts today. You know, they always say that number. Okay, now that I said it, listen for how much you're going to hear it. All right? Okay, I'm telling you, it's around you. You just don't, you're not aware. All right? So anyway, he was like, okay, and I was like, but if I don't make it back, like, what time do the auditions stop? Like, what time do they stop? Y'all should see me. I look like a little crackhead because I was just so nervous, and all them little Wayne looking dudes was like, you know, I was the only girl there. They didn't have no girls there. So if I would have started, I'd have been the only one, you know. And it was just like, I know, I just felt like if I go in there, maybe I can ignore them demons. But them demons is ready to tear me apart somehow. And it was like I heard God saying that they're gonna tear you apart. They're gonna tear you apart. Now the mind is the battlefield. So I don't even know if God meant that. I don't know if he meant that spiritually. He might have meant it physically. I don't know. But that's all I kept hearing him say. But I was trying to ignore God so that I could, you know, try to do this, try to numb myself somehow and do this, right? Okay? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna run to the store and buy some clothes. You know, girls, the women who have done that or who are still doing that. You know what you go through when you buying them clothes. You might be in a town where they're too expensive, or you feel like you're making an investment. Okay, that's what you feel like you're doing. But I'm telling you now, you're dooming your soul. You're investing in the damnation of your soul. Okay, and it's not a joke. It's not a game. All right, it's not a game. Okay, so anyway, I went to the little store he told me to. Okay, and when I opened the door to the store, it was like I just heard God. It was like God was like right here. And he was like, really. Every outfit I looked at, he was like, really, you want to dance like that? Really, that you want to dress like that? You know how many people are gonna touch you dressed like that? You know how many hands are gonna touch you? You wanna dress like that? That's how a whore dresses. That's how a harlot dresses. You wanna dance? That looked like something that burns easily. I was like, I couldn't even look at the clothes without his conviction. That's the kind of stuff he was saying to me. He was really, that's how his voice was. It was like he was getting, you know how you gotta get down and you talk to a child on their level? That's what he was doing, okay? Really? You gonna put them shoes on? Really? You remember your bad knee? Really? Huh? You remember your bad knee got worse from wearing that kind of shoe? Really? That's all I kept hearing, y'all. It was so crazy, right? And on my way to that store, I saw a box. It was like a electronic, you know, boxes with electric wires and stuff in them, and it said repent or else your soul is gonna burn in the lake of fire. And I was like, who would write that on there? Like, it was like a sign. It was crazy, y'all. I'm telling y'all, God wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. So I'm sitting there walking to the store, scratching myself like a little crackhead, thinking so hard and just listening to God. And I walked in a big old circle, walked right back out the dang store. I didn't buy nothing, right? I was like, let me get out of here. Okay, this is stupid. You know what I mean? Like, this is dumb, right? So I just walked out of there, right? And I got in my car, and I didn't even go back to the club, okay? Oh, did I tell y'all that he told me that I need to be back by 6 o'clock? Okay, so I got out of there, okay? And I walked out of the store, and then I went down to Follies, and then that's when I saw all those. It just looked like a big prostitute house, and I know that it is because when I worked at Club Wax, all the customers told what all the girls do at the other clubs. So I was thinking maybe I could just do y'all need waitresses or bottle girls? Come back on Thursday. That's what he said. Come back on Thursday. So you know what? God was like, you need to go to your baby. You need to go to your baby, right? Because my youngest daughter was like, you coming to see me today? You coming to see me today? And God was like, you need to go to her. So here I am visiting her here in Augusta, and it's really good. I feel like I've had time to apply for as many jobs as possible. There's more jobs popping up every day while you're crying about that one job like it's the only job in the world. You've been through this before. First of all, you quit your other job abruptly, which is not the proper way, and I understand that you had to get out of there, but you can't be afraid when you see those spirits and those demons. You can't be afraid because they sense your fear, so they keep messing with you. Okay, they know you can see them. Okay, they know other people cannot. All right, so you being afraid is what they're sensing. Okay, that's why they mess with you. All right, and I know that. Okay, because when I'm not afraid, then they're afraid. Okay, but when you meet the bigger ones, it's like sometimes you get afraid again. Okay, so it's just crazy, y'all. But I'm trying so hard. Okay, so anyway, I know you don't have time to sit here and watch my videos all day, but this is what I'm going through, y'all. This morning, my daughter want to go to church. Okay, y'all know what I told y'all about church. I will go listen to a word, but when it comes to praising and praying, it's off. Okay, the name that they're using and all that, and you know what? God even looks past that. Okay, God looks past that. Okay, because it's not your fault that's the reason why you got to seek Him. All right, but if you really want God in your heart and you calling on the wrong names, you calling on Greek gods and stuff. If you really want God in your heart, he'll reach past that confusion and he'll draw near. Okay, so people, just as long it's your heart, all right, your heart, you got to make sure it's light and you got to make sure it's right. Okay, and make sure it's light enough to float up out of here. Okay, so anyway, I'll go to church and listen to a good word. I especially wanted to go and see why my daughter liked it. We went there one Halloween and they were having some kind of Halloween fest or Hallelujah fest or whatever. And I didn't like the way the pastor was acting. Okay, I never liked the way the pastors are acting. All right, because I know that a lot of them are Masons. All right, I went to a church in Savannah and he was just throwing up signs to the crowd, and I was like, he is so possessed. And I was like, but nobody else can see this, right? Except for people who've been studying, and they probably like looking past it or whatever. But I actually see he's possessed. Okay, so but I went to the church, right, and the pastor was talking about your mind. All right, and what they teach in science class about your mind and different parts of it and how they react to your thinking and how they make your body do this and stuff. And I felt like that was another sign from God, because God was like, I've been telling you that this is your mind. I've been telling you your mind is the battlefield. I mean that literally. I mean that physically. I mean that spiritually. Okay, it's your mind. Okay, the devil is trying to that's where the field is. Okay, that's where the field is. All right, so I was like, okay, this confirmed it. Okay, so that's why I'm telling y'all, it's your mind. All right. Then the pastor goes, he was talking about when he was a child and he got into a fight, or how you talk when you're trying to puff yourself up to intimidate your enemy. You know what I mean? And then he goes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He just kind of went somewhere, and he was like, you might have lost that, you might have won that round, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm consistent. I'm coming back, right? And I was like, was that the devil? Was that the devil saying that because it kind of went from the conversation that he was talking about. He said that he was coming back and that you might have, it was just weird. And I was like, was that the devil saying that I won that round when I walked out of that dance store, and that he's coming back? Because he does come back. He is consistent. Okay, I'm telling y'all, I have not won all of the battles. All right, I only win some of them. I win what I can. Okay, and I'm learning to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, so I don't like to hear that I'm not progressing, because I'm a whole lot better than what I used to be. it's hard, okay? And if you're not fighting at all, you're losing, okay? So I believe that's all I have to say for now on this episode of the Butterfly Show. Go watch it again if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, okay? Because it's hard for me to get on here and do this. It's actually hard for me, all right? But if I don't do it, God will not let me rest, okay? And I'm telling you, I feel really good after it's done. And I feel good that I'm helping souls, okay? Because, you know, people were saying your shows are helping me and stuff. And that's the part that is the reward for me. All right? I feel really great. Okay, so y'all stay with me. I'll continue to tell y'all everything that I'm going through. You know, some stuff I'm not even ready to share with y'all, but I know God is going to be like, you know, why don't you go back and tell them you just need to be honest, okay? It's not about telling your business. It's about being honest and letting somebody see this spiritual walk through your eyes. Okay? So, I will see y'all in the next episode of the Butterfly Show. Bye, babies. Let me get in this house.